Do you want proof God is real? Hello, I'm Dr. Daniel King, and for 2 decades, I've been searching for proof God is real. Now, I've taken all the evidence that I've found for God and I put it in this book, Proof God is Real. Inside this book, you're going to find 7 irrefutable proofs that God is real. I also answer the tough questions like, did Jesus really exist? How do we know Jesus really rose from the dead? Why do bad things happen to good people? And many other questions that are being asked by our society today. You know, there's a lot of skepticism about God on the internet, and there's many people who claim to be atheists. Because of all the questions that people have about God, it is vital for Christian believers to read this book. Who did I write this book for? I wrote this book for atheists and for people who do not know if God is real. I don't want a single person to go to hell. God loves everyone. If someone you love is an atheist, you need to give them a copy of this book. I also wrote this book for teenagers. Christian parents, before your young people leave for college, they need to read this book. When a young person goes off to college, he's sure to encounter theories and philosophies that will challenge his Christian faith. All too often, we find our teenagers falling away from the simple truths they learned when they were children. It is vital for young people to learn how to defend their faith before it's too late. So if you're a parent or a grandparent of a young person, you need to give them this book and encourage them to read it. I also wrote this book for pastors because pastors, you need resources to train your congregation to answer those questions that people are asking in our society today. If you have a Sunday school class or a small group in your church, or if you want to teach this material from your pulpit, this book will help you to equip your people to defend their faith. Proof God is Real is for skeptics, for doubters, and for believers who want to defend their faith and answer the questions that people are asking. This book will prepare you to answer the hardest questions. I'm Daniel King, and I encourage you to read Proof God is Real. The book, Proof God is Real, is available as a book, it's an ebook, it's an audio book, and there's also a study guide that I wrote to go right along with it. This material is also available as a Proof God is Real School of Apologetics. This college-level course will give you the confidence you need to prove God is real. So I encourage you, get your copy of Proof God is Real today. Several years ago, I was preaching at a little church in Missouri, and at the end of the service, a mother came up to me and said, "Please pray for my son." I said, "What's the matter with your son?" She said, "He is an atheist. He doesn't believe in God." She raised him to believe in God, but then he fell away from the faith. And so I grabbed her hand, we prayed together, and I said, "Ma, could you please give me his phone number?" The next day, I called him, and he had so many questions about God, question after question. And some of the questions I knew the answers to, but other questions I didn't really know the answers. I had to go and research and find the answers for him. And so that's why I wrote this book. It's a book of answers to help you to answer those questions that people in our society are asking about God's existence.